What is up, YouTubelets? It's PuddlesA1 here, and I'm bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a doubleheader versus Doggy, a girl that actually found me on YouTube and wanted to battle me. She wants to do OU. I don't do OU, so that's why this team looks disgusting. Now, if you're looking at the team, she only has a Blissey, so technically it is OU, but the rest of her guys are lower tier. And mine is just a really weird kind of sand team thing. It's not really a sand team, but here we go. Now she's going to lead off with her Swampert, and I'm going to lead off with my Gliscor, just to show off what kind of team this is, and it is a Batman theme team. Now I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take an Ice Punch or anything. I go into my Tyranitar here as she sets up the Stealth Rock, and I'm just going to set up mine after that, and then I'm going to get taken out by a Crit Waterfall, so that's whatever. I didn't see Tyranitar really doing anything in this battle, so that's why I left it in to hopefully die to anything. Yeah, so I don't know how OU works, guys. I'm not even going to try and pretend like I was over predicting or anything. I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't play OU. I don't know how it works. I'm trying now to get into it and kind of get a grasp on things and how they work and stuff. So yeah, I did make a team after this one, and just so you guys know, this is not now this team is now trashed. I do have a better OU team, and I will be testing it now. So this Gothitelle here did not use its ability Frisk, so that tells me to Shadow Tag. I told her about it, and she was like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know." For me, it's okay. I don't really care if you have unreleased Dreamworld Pokemon. It's just let me know if it's going to be something really important. Oh, excuse me, like this Gothitelle. Had she not told me and had I not put it to sleep, Shadow Tag would have been really annoying. And especially with things like Moxie Heracross and stuff like that. Like you should really tell your opponent if you're not going to tell them that you're using unreleased Dreamworld Pokemon. So I'm just going to take it out with 2 Seed Bombs, and I thought that at +2, 1 Seed Bomb would have taken it out, but I'm obviously either underestimating or overestimating in one of these Pokemon aspects. Now, I know the Flare Blitz from a Darmanitan is completely obvious, because that's what all Darmanitans do. I know that for a fact. Now, I go into my Gliscor here, excuse me, to take that, but I forgot I'm not the defensive variant. I'm the Sandvale attacking variant, and I was like, oh, well, that's too bad for me. Now, she's going to be below half, and I can easily take it out with the Sucker Punch. She stays in. That's kind of an iffy play, but I guess it really doesn't matter, because she could have just went for the Flare Blitz and taken me out had she outsped me. She was probably Scarfed, that's why she stayed in. But I'm going to fear the Earthquake and switch down to my Conkeldurr. My Conkeldurr is not going to take that at all. I really thought it would, because Conkeldurr does have the massive HP stat, but looking at this Conkeldurr's HP, I'm obviously not invested in it. I don't know what kind of Conkeldurr this is now that I'm thinking about it, because I didn't go for Mach Punch. Maybe I'm just bad. No, never mind. What am I talking about? I'm obviously bad. I don't even know what I was thinking there, I'm sorry, I just lied to you guys in the beginning, but whatever. So I'm going to put this thing to sleep, and what I do with Breloom is just put things to sleep and then bulk up. Now I don't do anything else in this battle besides that, and oh man, I'm just really bad at OU. I'm trying to get better. I made that team, and you'll get to see what it looks like later on. But here, she wakes up and goes for Avalanche. I was thinking, oh, that's a good move to have, but I'm not sure if it's like Payback, where if it's the second move to go that turn, that it does double the damage, or if it's more like Assurance, where after you get hit, it doubles the damage. So I don't know how the mechanics of that work, but if it is like Assurance, I feel like Ice Punch would be a better fit for it. And now I'm just going to go for the bulk up here, because I don't know what Shaman can do, but I'm pretty sure it can't hit me with anything that will destroy me. The worst it has is probably like Hidden Power Fire. But as she, as things go on, she goes for the Air Slash, and I was like, alright, whoa, that did crit, right? No. Oh my gosh, it was super effective, and I was like, that's weird. And then it took me a while until it clicked that Air Slash is actually ×4 effective against a Breloom, and it didn't occur in my head, so I feel stupid. But I thought a Stab Shadow Ball would do a lot more than it did to that Shaman. And I know that Air Slash isn't going to take me out, but maybe another one will, like paired with Sandstorm and stuff. So I'm going to go for another Shadow Ball. I'm not trying to over-predict, but the switch into Blissey was really obvious. That's something that I do know for a fact. And so here it gets really stally. I go for Substitute because I don't know what this Blissey wants to do. And it goes for Flamethrower, and I was like, oh, okay, so this thing has Flamethrower. Nice. I don't know if all Blisseys have Flamethrower now, or if it's just hers in particular. So that's something I like. Again, I don't know OU. And she's gonna take me out with another flamethrower coupled with the sandstorm. And I'm just gonna go into my Bishop here because it is my last Pokemon. I'm gonna paralyze it, hoping to get like the full para where she doesn't move at all. But she does break through it and get me with the flamethrower. It's gonna take me down to I think 86, and then I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch to obviously just take out this Blissey because Blissey's defense is non-existent. Yeah. Then she is gonna go into her Hitmontop and take me out with a Mach Punch, and that's gonna be good game. Doggy, thank you for this first battle, and thank you for trying to get me into OU. Now I have this team where I can play you and do whatever. Anybody else wants to play me in OU, let me know, because I did make this team. You'll see it right about now. So, yeah, looking at the team, she brought two of the same guys with the Swampert and Hitmontop, and I brought a completely new team that took me 3 hours to make, and I really don't even know if it's that good. So, yeah, looking at the team preview, I figured Starmie would be the best, so here we go. Now, I led off with the Starmie, as she leads off with her Hitmontop. Now, I was fearing the Sucker Punch, so I switch out and go into my physically defensive Celebi. Oh my god, Celebi. I'm an idiot. Now, she goes for Fake Out, telling me she has a Technotop. I scout for the Sucker Punch, go for the Leech Seed. She doesn't go for Sucker Punch. She's probably predicting my switch out and goes for the Close Combat. And here, I'm kind of guessing she doesn't have the Sucker Punch. But on the off chance she does, I'm going to go for the Recover on this turn. But she switches out and goes into her Whimsicott. Now, I know that all Whimsicotts have Encore. So I don't want to get Encore to Recover for no reason. So I switch out and go into my Heatran. Now, another thing that all Whimsicotts have are Taunt, and I know this because I have one, but I go for the Stealth Rock anyway, and that was just poor planning on my part. She's going to switch out because the obvious fire move is completely obvious as I go for Fire Blast and do a pretty decent chunk to this Swampert. Now I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Grass, and obviously I'm going to take it out, except for the part where it's Hidden Power Ice, and I just get a crit. So she's going to hit me in the butt with the Waterfall. It's going to take me down to 75 HP and pop my balloon, and I didn't like that. So I'm going to go for Earth Power just to make sure I don't miss with the Fire Blast and that the Hidden Power doesn't kill it. Now she goes for Vacuum Wave on this Combuskin, and I was like, oh, I didn't know Combuskin gets Vacuum Wave. And the reason why I didn't know that is because it is a move tutor move from 3rd or 4th gen, and that's actually illegal with Speed Boost because you can't get it because it's okay. There's a lot of information to go in there, and I missed some moves, so here we go. I went into Azelf and went for the super effective Zen Headbutt. She predicts that, goes into her Mandibuzz. I predict her to go for Toxic on my Azelf. I switch out and go to my Magnezone and take it, and on hers I predict her to switch out, and I set up a sub, and then she goes into Hitmontop and hits me with a Mach Punch, and then I go for Thunderbolt, hoping to take it out, but I know if I don't, it's okay, because Life Orb will take it out the next time it attacks. Now I switch out and go into my Celebi, and she goes for the Mach Punch, and this is a crit, and I take it like a monster, and she does die to Life Orb. Now that we are all caught up, she's going to send in her Combuskin again, and I'm predicting her to over-predict, so I stay and go for Leech Seed. As she bulks up, and I was like, okay, this is a bulk up set, probably running a Violite now. And I'm worried about the Flare Blitz, so I know that my Starmie can take either stabs, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch out, go into my Starmie to take the Flare Blitz or the Close Combat like a monster, or, oh, this doesn't get Close Combat, to take the Sky Uppercut like a monster, and take that Flare Blitz like a boss, like it's my job, guys. And here you see she's actually leftovers, and I was like, oh, that's weird, I don't see leftovers on a Combuskin ever. So, yeah, I just go for the Surf here, because it's obvious, super effective damage. Now, judging by the damage that I do to this Whimsicott, I know if she Encores me in the Surf, it'll probably be a 3-hit KO. So I'm just going to stay in on the Encore and continue to go for Surf. And even if she didn't Encore me, I went for Surf anyway, just in case she wanted to switch out or anything. But this second Surf does more than the first one, so there's min-max damage there. I'm not going to know if it actually was a 3-hit KO, because I do get the crit here. And I'm going to say it mattered just because the first one didn't seem like it would have been a 3-hit KO. So I really don't know here. And she sends in her Combuskin as, I'm guessing, just like death fodder, I guess. But I don't know what she was thinking there, what her game plan was. Maybe a misclick. But I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam here. And she goes for the Toxic and misses, which is kind of unfortunate. It'll play a little part in later on in the battle. I'm going to go for another Ice Beam, and she goes for Toxic, and it hits this time. And now this is when all that crazy, stupid shenanigans happens with Amanda Buzz. Now she protects, gets it. I get poison damage, get leftover recovery. And then she goes for protect, gets it again. So she got the double protect. I go for ice beam. I get leftovers recovery. So does she. I take toxic damage. You know, very menial stuff going on here. It's tedious and I hate it. So I go for the ice beam. And ice beam isn't going to do anything to this Regirock. And I know that she's probably going to switch out, but I go for the surf anyway. The surf is going to take out the Mana Buzz regardless. So yeah. Then this toxic is really racking up, and I'm feeling like I'm going to die this turn. But I go for the surf anyway, take it down, not to the point where it'll die, but to a really low enough point. And then I go 101, then I go back down to 5 after toxic damage. And had she hit the first toxic, I would have been dead that turn. But that's the game, Doggy. So thank you for finding me on YouTube. Her YouTube name is donutsmash. If you do want to find her on YouTube, message her and battle her. Click the concluder to see my last video. Click the star me to see my next one when I upload it. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr. If you want to battle me, comment in my on my video, add me on Skype, all that good stuff, guys. So yeah, just please, if you guys like me, let me know. Like, comment, sub. Peace, love, and later, Gators.